Hello, good evening, everyone. We're live again on a Thursday night, on this Thursday night for our weekly episode of Nursepreneurs in Action plus Michelle. There's four of us tonight because Leia cannot make it tonight. She's out of town. She's having the time of her life. My name is Mrs. Rupac, and you're watching this live stream on my page, Mrs. M Rupac. And to those of you who has been following this page for a while, you know that every Thursday we hold our virtual Nursepreneurs in Action episode. We discuss things about the business and bits and bobs on how to be able to design our life, the way that we wanted. Um, Tonight I have Thea, Michelle, and Windel. So I'd start off with Thea. Would you like to quickly, briefly introduce yourself for them to refresh what your background is and who you are? Thea, you're on mute.
There you go. Sorry about that. Hi guys. Yeah, hello to everyone out there, wherever you are, and hello to my fellow business owners who are here. And my name is Thea, so I am a nurse by profession, still practicing as a nurse in England, and I am a digital business owner at the same time. I am a mom of two. I am married and yeah, so living in England. So hope you get some insights on our discussion tonight. And that's it. Thank you very much. Back to you, Maricel.
Thank you, Thea. And now shall we go to Windel? Do you want to say hi?
Hi, hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Windel, and I am a nurse by profession, at the same time, a digital entrepreneur and a traditional entrepreneur. So, yeah, thank you for having me here, Miracel. I'm really happy to be here once again, and I'm so excited to spend my quality time with you every Thursday night. Back to you, Miracel.
Thank you. Yes, Thursday night is our date night, virtual date night. And now, shall we go to Michelle?
Hello, good evening once again. I'm so excited to be here and to be with these lovely ladies. My name is Michelle and I'm the person behind M Financial Digital. So thank you for tuning in. And indeed, if there is a Netflix and chill, there's a virtual and chill. And that's with us.
Wow, may bago tayong we have a new tagline. That's nice. So, right, shall we get started so we finish off early? So we'll have more time for chica later on. Okay, the topic, the question for the night um, is this is what we're going to talk about. Um, what advice would you give to someone who's wanting to venture in an online business? Right. So, as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, we run our own digital business. We are all digital entrepreneurs, and we've been doing this for quite some time now. Michelle is the newest one in the group, and but she is quickly becoming an expert running her own business and doing social media marketing and attraction marketing and lifestyle marketing, because that's the nature of the business that we do. So it's all online based. It's all utilizing the internet, the World Wide Web, and our main platform, our social media platforms, mainly Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and there's so many others that the rest of our co business entrepreneur use. like LinkedIn. I don't know. There's plenty more. I think Thea uses Gumtree as well. Do you still use that, Thea? Oh,
Um, no, no, I stopped at the moment with the gum
yeah.
tree. So
Well, there
yeah.
are many different platforms. There are many different type of online business out there. You name it. If you just type in on your search bar, you Google it, online business. There's plenty coming up on your search. So for those who's wanting to venture into one, personal advice that you wanted to give out to them, basically, who would like to speak first? Because Thea is already unmuted. I'll go to Thea first. So, as an entrepreneur, as an online business owner yourself, what sort of advice can you give out to them? For those who's thinking of venturing into one.
Yeah, as online entrepreneur, so our platforms is at the moment mostly social media. So you have to be prepared of presenting yourself out there, showing yourself, to the public. Um, with regards to us, for example, our digital business at the moment. So as you all know, we do advertisements. So we've got so many platforms in social media. It's up to you where you wanted to do the advertisements. So as Miracel said, it's not part of our training, the Gumtree, but yes, I tried Gumtree. um, there are so many things that and then I get actually I get results, when I did advertisements in Gumtree. um, I used I made some calling cards as well, so um, which is really handy because you can give it out, wherever you go. If you go to the restaurants, you can leave it on the table and everything. But then you have to be prepared. Of course, it's not free. So when you're purchasing, calling cards, of course you have to pay for it. But there are a lot of options. You can outsource it, to have it cheaper. I like, for example, mine. I made mine from someone who was selling in eBay. But then there are other sites that you can outsource, like calling cards, like Miracel as well. She made a t-shirt for her business. The As probably you could see when she's doing posting in her pages. So it's really different ways in order for you to um, get your get your business out there for people to know all about your business. um and simply by doing these go lives as well, on the other hand, so you're actually uh letting people know the real you, that you're a real person doing the business. um I think that's all I could advise if you wanted to venture an online business. It's just the thing of getting yourself out there, making yourself known to everyone that you're a real person doing the business. And I think, yeah, I probably could add something else later on. So, yeah, that's it, Marcel. Back to you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Thea. Yes, I love my shirts. Um, the first one actually was a gift to me, and then the others, I did ask where that one was printed, and then I ordered a new one, a different colored one from that same company. Uh, and it just so happened that when I ordered it, they were on sale. So yeah, I did ordered three, I think, three or four. Yes, it's I don't know, at first great advice, that one, by the way. And the shirt is actually a good way to advertise your business. So it's not an online, thing, but you use. I think we've read from the previous books that we've reviewed. You can use your body as your marketing platform, right? I have a mug as well. I have pens, but I don't give them away. I use it myself because pens at work they get nicked pretty easily. And yes, so thank you very much for those tips. If you might, if you can think of some other um, stuff later on, feel free to share them. And shall we call on Mishelle? Any advice that you wanted to um, say to those online business owners wanna be? Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Advice? That's a hard question. Mm, maybe before you give an advice for me, you need to decide what you really want, because there's a difference between just wanting it and then making it happen because that's what you really want. So that comes with dedication and commitment, as have been mentioned before. But also, I think what's important is, why do you want it? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Because at the end of the day, we all know that it's not going to be an easy process, right? There are some lucky ones or blessed, they're very blessed that they just plain sailing and they go and achieve their goals. That's fine. But for most of us, we will face difficulties and challenges, and that brings you back to, why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Why do you want the change? And if your whys are really deep, then you're more likely to succeed, because that's where you'll get your motivation. But if you just wanted to be an entrepreneur because that's what's in at the moment, then that's a different story, because your commitment and your passion might be very different from what you actually wanted to achieve. So, if you want to be an entrepreneur, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to have a deeper reason behind behind that change of what you wanted to happen. Because at the end of the day, like what we've discussed before, there's the beginning and there's the middle and then there's the end. Well, not the end, but when you reach the peak. And everything happens in the middle, where you either break it or make it. So you have to have a strong reason for you to continue and to find more reason and motivation, because regardless of what's out there, you might have all the resources, the skills, the support, the network. But if that's not what you really wanted in the first place and you're just going with the flow, then you're just going to be stagnant. You're on a plateau. Yes, you've made some progress, but are you going to be happy of where you are? So I think that's where it comes from. You have to have a deeper reason, a meaning, a passion, and you have to have something where you need to, in Tagalog, where you have to have the hugot, is what they say, right? Because if you don't have that, then you might not make it. And I know that's like so negative, but come on, let's be real, right? Because you can't just start being an entrepreneur just because you want to, but you have to have the good reason and the mindset and be open-minded. That's it.
Open-minded ka ba?
Oh yeah.
That's that tagline.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much for all the things that you said. Yes, it's very true. It all starts with, setting meaningful goals, right? Trying to find in yourself why you actually wanted to start it, why you're actually wanting to venture into it. It's not just like sometimes we have that tendency to just, oh, because she's doing an online business, I'd do one as well. Like, it's very common in our culture, right? Unfortunately, our culture, if someone has got this, I need to get that as well. If someone is into this, I need to be in it as well. So it's like a fad, you know. Um, that's not the, that's not the true meaning of, like, it's not a strong enough reason for you to venture into something, not just an online business, but any venture to begin with. Thank you very much. And now, shall we head to Windel? I thought you're frozen again.
Okay, yes. What advice would you give to someone who is wanting to venture into an online business? Number one is self reflection. Okay, Michelle already mentioned some of the things that you need to evaluate on what you really want in life. So you need to reflect what really happened these past few months, these past few years. What have you done to make your life better? Okay, is there anything that I can do to, to make my life a little bit comfortable? Is there any way that I can do in order for me to change my life? Those are the things that you need to ask yourself. And number two, once you have decided that you have to make some changes in your life, be fearless. Okay, no matter what your friends, your family members will tell you, even yourself. Sometimes self doubt arises, and that is true. Isn't it, Michelle? You question yourself. Am I really good enough
So
for
true.
this?
Yeah.
Am I really doing the right thing? Am I really capable to do these things? You have to be fearless. Because at the end of the day, when you make some changes in your life, there's a lot of naysayers, trying to ruin what you really wanted to do. Some of them will even say, why you should be doing that? You've got already a full-time job. You are more secure. Okay, I've heard that many times when I started the online business. It's not only the online business. It's just like I was out of the world. I was separated from the crowd when I decided, to change my life. But I said to myself, I should be fearless because at the end of the day, it's me who is doing my life. It's me who is wanting to change my destiny. It's me who is wanting to achieve my dreams. No one is going to do that for you nor for me, but it's us, ourselves. So those are the two advices that I can give to you. So self reflection and at the same time be fearless. So I know you are powerful enough, to make the changes in your life, and I'm sure that you can do it. As I keep on saying, we have all the same brains. The question is, what are we doing about it? Back to you, yourself.
Naalala ko na naman siya. Medyo gentle ang pagkasabi mo ngayon.
May hugot. May hugot na
Yes,
naman.
that's where the hugot is from.
There's still
Thank you.
hugot in it.
Yes. Thank you very much, Windel. Yes, that's very true. When you venture into something online, I don't know, it's slowly changing now, but before, maybe years ago, when you have an online business, people will look at you like very weirdly, like they think that whatever it is that you're doing is a scam already. Anything online, some people, when maybe 2 years ago, perhaps, when it's just beginning to blossom, the online world, people will see you like sometimes unfriend you or block you on your social media accounts, right? Because they think that you're scamming them or you're presenting them something that's not real. um yeah, but I think it's slowly changing now how people look at it, because of what happened last year and the year before. Everything has turned online, everything has switched online, all the services has switched online, and therefore the competition online with many different businesses are that great at the moment. So and yes, ignore those naysayers. There would be plenty of that along the way. It doesn't matter if it's online or offline, whatever new that you do, whatever promotion that you have perhaps in your permanent job. There are people who's just has got nothing else to do but to, try to bring you down, take you down, and pull you down. But yeah, you work on your own success, work silently and let your success,
Make the
what's that
noise.
say? Make the noise. Right. So I have, well, for myself, I have only three advice. The first one was already mentioned um, by Good night sila. Already mentioned by Mishelle. Set meaningful goals. Right. You have to know why your goals. This would, oh, Marcus, Marcus, I was doing online. Okay.
Oh my God.
Galing siya sa ilalim ng lamesa. Set meaningful goals. These are your whys. Doon natin may papasok yung whys. So why are you wanting to begin an online business, in the first place? Who are you doing it for? You need to know what you wanted and why you're venturing into it. You need to know the risks of getting into it. Yeah. Anything that you do in life has got risk, more on the online world. But with the training that we do with our business, everything will be taught to you how to minimize those risks. So it's perfect. You need to find out, you know, um, what it is that you're willing to do in order to succeed. It's good to evaluate yourself at the beginning of it. You don't just want to start something and then not finish it to success, to the top. Yeah. And number two for me is what type of online business it is that you're wanting to do. Because out there's so many online businesses. There's YouTube, there's Amazon, there's eBay, there's what else?
Instagram.
And yes, you can make money on that. Print on demand services, copywriting, there's plenty out there. Almost every type of business has got an online equivalent to it. You could perhaps venture into like barley, the drinks, the nutritional drinks and all that. What else? I've got a list here. Essential oils. You can do that online too. However, you need to know which one suits your lifestyle the best. Okay. For me, I don't want to venture into something that I would have inventories, that I would have to ship products, I would have to do the posting of products, etc. I don't want to have to own this many different gadgets. I want a business that is portable, that uses automation, because I'm a busy mother. I still have my permanent job. I'm a mother of preteens and I'm a wife. They have many different activities. So the online business that I wanted is something that I could carry wherever I go, that I could manage on the go. So you have to find out what type of online business suits you the most in order for you to maximize your potential of earning, in order for you to manage it perfectly. And number three is, oh, I forgot to say cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, because I've done that before and I've been scammed. I've not told you that yet, Michelle, have I? So yes, there are many. You find your perfect one, but in order for you to find out which one is perfect for you, you have to dig more into it. You have to look into it, check it out. You have to check the legitimacy of the business that you're eyeing at, that you're looking at, because that's important. It needs to be legitimate. It needs to be real. It needs to be um, properly giving you earnings in the long run. If you hear someone offering you a business that will make you rich next month, get rich quick scheme businesses, stay away from it, because any type of business takes time to grow, right? Um, It's in the textbook. It's all in the business courses. It has to start from scratch. Um, and for any type of business, the return of investment takes a while. It won't be given, very, very, very seldom that you can find a business that will give you your ROI, straight away, months. Sometimes we're talking of years. It depends on the type of business, but then nothing is going to make you rich tomorrow or next week. So it's just common sense, guys. That's it. Anything else, guys, that you wanted to add to everything that we've mentioned tonight? Um, Thea, you want to add some more, or no? Okay, guys, that's it for our topic for tonight. I think we've given you the basics. There are plenty more advice that we can give you, but I think those are the important and the basic ones that you could start on if you're looking at starting one. And we are offering you a chance to look into something that would perhaps match what your what match the lifestyles that you have, because this is something that can work around what you are currently doing. You can do this full time, you can do this part time, any way you wanted it. So all you have to do is register your name and email through our websites. Our websites are flashed there on the screen. Mine is marisolrupac.com, and Thea is theasano.com. Windel's is windelonline.net, and Michelle's is michellefanuncio.com. Windel, would you like to invite them to your other social media platform so they get some more information on how beautiful this business that we do is? And yeah, perhaps they want to join us.
Okay, thank you very much, Miracel. Hi, everyone. Please like, subscribe with notification bell. My YouTube channel is Designers of Life, and thank you very much. I have reached more than 1,000 followers, and I'm so proud of it. So my two YouTube channels are now more than 1,000 followers for each of them. So thank you for visiting my house. And as I said, I will visit yours. But there is a time gap that would be about minimum of 78 hours. And thank you very much for coming in and visiting me. So yes, and definitely the other one is you can follow me as well on my Facebook page, Windel Marcelino, and the other one is Windel Joy Marcelino. And I'm so happy that you are still following us, especially every Thursday evening. There's a lot of takeaways that you can get from what we have said, what we have shared, because this is the reality of life. This is the reality of venturing into an online business. So back to you, Miracel, our queen of the tribe.
Thank you, Wendell. Thea, would you like to invite them to your page? Any other platforms that you have?
Oh, yes, guys. My page is Thea Asano Digital Marketing on Facebook, and I've created a new page. So it's Mark and Angel Digital Lifestyle. So, but I've been, more active in the first one at the moment. But yeah, I'm hoping to get more active on the new page. Um, I'm just gonna share my YouTube channel later on. I've created one already, but it's still on the with your encouragement. So I've created my YouTube channel. So yeah, hopefully to be running soon with it and to be posting, videos with it. And yeah, that's it for the meantime.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the more the merrier. Because guys, the social media platforms, you can earn from it. You can generate another stream of income from those. You just have to know how. And yes, stick with us and we'll tell you how. And Michelle, do you want to invite them as well?
Yes. So I'd like to invite everyone to also like or follow my page on Facebook. It's a business page. It's M Show Digital Marketing. And maybe soon I'll reactivate my YouTube account once I've got time. But at the moment, that's it for now. Or if you're really interested of what we're talking about, if you're willing to do the change, take that leap of faith, move forward, something to challenge you, any of our websites are available below here. And you can register whichever one of us. We are willing to help you, mentor you, guide you along the way. You can ask any questions. We don't bite. And we are very, very patient. So, or if you wanted to belong to a community that's very supportive, knowledgeable, and we are there 24/7, regardless of where you are, we can support you. So, that's it for now, and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Michelle. That's it, guys. My website is there, Marisol Rupac, www.marisolrupac.com. My YouTube channel is called Four in a Tribe, number 4 in a Tribe. Yes, I will visit your house too. If you visit
Within
mine.
7 to 8 hours.
78 hours now, guys.
Yes.
Yes, that channel will tell you more about what I do, my daily grind, and our adventures and misadventures. It's just to showcase to you guys that we are real people, and we're the same as you. We're busy people as well, but we are managing to run our online business, our digital business alongside everything that's happening in our lives. So I bet you can do it too. So it's not that we're just sat here doing nothing, or we're always in front of the computer and all that. That channel is to just show you that we're like you as well, guys. We do school runs, and you know we have
Over.
other perhaps like Windel, she's got other businesses that she looks after. That's her other job. Michelle has got her permanent job as well. Thea has got her, she does nursing is still. So yeah, it suits everyone. And if you wanted to do it full time, the better, because it's quicker. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you stick with us and join us again next Thursday. Um, which page we will announce soon. I lost track. Maybe it's Leia's page already. Um, Time to say
Before we
goodnight.
go,
Oh
before
yes.
we go,
Oh, invite them to
yeah, we would
the
like
webinar.
to invite them.
Yes, go ahead. I
We
forgot.
would like to invite them. We have another live online workshop tonight. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time. It's 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK. So, replay is available. All you have to do is just register to any of the websites on your screen, and then we'll send you a link to attend the live online workshop. And then, if in any case you won't be able to attend the live online workshop, then you don't have to worry about it. You can watch the replay, provided you register, on any of the websites on your screen. So, hope to see you wherever you are in the world.
Yeah,
So
and it's
our
free.
community is growing, isn't it? And it's
Yeah,
free.
it's free. So free to watch, to attend that webinar, and that will give you lots of information, you know, on the
Yeah.
business that we do. Maybe you can do it too. That's it,
So
guys.
we're
Thank you very much.
nearly we're nearly we're nearly 100K.
100K. Yes.
Yes.
Right, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Then, bye.
Bye.